So JJ, how's your day?
It's been pretty boring so far, but until now, and welcome back to the Mustard Podcast. What a great segue to the beginning of this thing for the third time,
Mm.
because we've had some technical difficulties, and it was all Ashton's fault.
It was. I was sitting there pulling cords and shit. I was running around like a 3-year-old.
Taping
It was
cords.
fun. I was taping cords to the wall. I was being a little brat. But I'm okay now. He gave me ice cream.
Introduce yourselves.
No.
Okay, that was Hunter. Who else is here?
It's me.
Oh yeah, Ashton. I forgot. What do we talk about on podcasts?
Have you heard about politics, JJ?
I'd rather not talk about politics on this podcast.
Politics, man. They're gonna get you.
You're gonna make me throw up my sparkling water.
You.
They're gonna steal your rich boy money.
Hey, steal Hunter's rich boy money.
No. I made $100 just printing off 10 small gears for a person.
Oh yeah,
Dope.
you could get into that business with your 3D printer. My dad was saying that. He was like, yeah, Hunter, they have like a 3D printer now. They could get into business where they make really small parts for models and stuff.
Yes.
Gears for stuff.
Wow, this is so interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Mm. So,
Yep.
how's the weather?
Pretty rainy, actually. It's supposed to rain until Saturday.
The rain is good, though.
It is not good.
What do you
I
mean
like
it's
the
good?
rain.
What?
Fuck you.
It's
Okay. Name a place and time.
It's been. I think it's too wet out right now.
Rain means I don't get to go outside and spread my disease, man.
I
I
have
don't
corona,
get to go
guys.
to public park.
It's been like really hard to breathe this morning. I have corona. No, I think it's actually
Dude.
bronchitis, but same difference.
Nah, that's just being you and your rich people affording too much air.
It's too much hair. My lungs can't handle it. Why did
Yeah.
I say hair? Oops.
I don't know.
Oh, hair, air.
You guys sucking up all our
I am O'Hare.
people's air.
I sell the air. So how do I?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, my lungs hurt just because I'm poor and there's smog in my house. So,
Sure, it's not second-hand smoking.
it's multiple things.
Secondhand smog.
My mom's just been spitting smog at me.
Down,
like
peasant.
She's just like that one Pokemon. Fuck, what is it?
Bad dog.
The gas one or whatever.
Yeah, that fat fuck.
Wonder how
That
boring
spits
these
poison
podcasts
gas.
are.
Ghastly or something. I don't know.
No, that's a ghost type. Ghosts are pretty
oh my
gay.
god, we're getting into Pokemon now.
Dude, Pokemon is everything. You gotta do it one.
Hey, I could pull out my deck of Pokemon cards.
I know
mean,
nothing
what-
about Pokemon.
What's the fart Pokemon?
I don't know.
He farts a lot?
You know how long it's been since I've been into Pokemon? That was like third
You've
grade.
been in a Pokemon.
No, okay.
So you lost your V card.
So you might have noticed Hunter has an hearing impairment. Or maybe it's just because he's on his cheap phone, iPhone SE.
Hey, you better watch it.
Ashton, with a Moto.
Yeah, my phone turns off when you drop it. I sometimes put it down slowly and it turns off and I'm like, fuck. Now I can't listen to any music. Because I'm listening to pirated music on my shit phone.
You shove it in your pocket and the back just pops off.
Yeah, it slaps on my thick thighs and turns off.
The thickness. Your phone can't handle it. It gets too erect. Oh wow. Why does Spotify accept my podcast? Literally, I tried to upload the podcast, and within the first 5 minutes, it got up on there. I found that kind
I'm
of
from
weird.
Minnesota, man. You think they're gonna be putting edgy stuff in Minnesota?
Ooh, silence! I love it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Good. The quarantine is great.
Oh, okay. I was gonna get into that. So I got a text earlier, and they were like, "You should quit overreacting about this coronavirus." And
Yeah.
I don't think I'm overreacting about it.
I don't think you are.
I just posted on my story yesterday that there's a teacher in Albert Lee that has gotten it
Yeah, fuck Albert Lee.
with
Those fags.
a screenshot of an article about it. And people are telling me, "You're making people panic. Just stop." And I think they bring it on themselves because they're the ones that think that they're gonna inevitably get it if they don't do something about their hygiene or health. Which I'm telling everyone to wash their hands and stuff, and they're just pussies.
It kind of
People
has to
die
be
from
that way, though.
Yeah, you can't baby shit down for people like that.
Yeah.
You have to be straightforward and tell people the risks so they are more realistic.
Yeah.
Nah, I think this is gonna end up like the Ebola, okay? You know how Ebola spreads? You gotta do like a blood ritual. You gotta like spit blood into
Oh,
another
yeah.
man's mouth and he spits blood back. I'm saying it's gonna be like Ebola. Everyone's gonna freak out for absolutely jack shit.
I heard that word for word on another podcast, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents
Yeah,
said the exact
spit
same
blood,
thing too.
yeah. Yeah, my dad says shit like that to me. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Instead of being silent, somebody should just come up with a new conversation so this podcast doesn't get boring. We need the revenue. Wait, no, this one.
Okay,
Never mind.
I'll talk
This is-
about what's happening in my house.
This is ad-free Thursday. I forgot.
We're stocked up on canned goods. By canned goods, I mean canned beer.
Oh,
My dad says ration
That's the
the
best
canned.
thing.
Was it? What does he call them? The canned. Fuck. I don't know. He calls them the non-perishables.
aged.
He's like,
They can age. They can last you forever.
yeah, he's like, drink the pop, get that fuck out of here. We need to fill the fridge with alcohol so we can survive.
The nutrients, the
The
carbs.
nutrients. Yeah, my dad's on a liquid diet, so
Yuck.
yeah.
I never got my whole head wrapped around the idea of a liquid diet.
Dude, it's just drink beer every day.
Yeah, but it just seems like when you go take a shit, it's not a
Mm.
shit. It's like an ice cream dispenser.
I don't know. My dad's been living on it for a couple months. Or years. Can't remember. But, yeah,
I mean, protein shakes, I guess that would work, or like
no.
a nutrient
alcohol.
shake. But if it's alcohol like that, and that's all you consume, your
Well, I mean,
brain's
he
gonna be
mixes it
fucked
with
up.
stuff like makes Orange Julius shit.
Well, I
Mm.
guess.
I mean, he's so on the liquid diet. If he eats anything, he'll pass out from being so drunk. It's
I
funny.
really hope you're joking about that.
I wish I was.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I just start offering my dad food. It's funny. He's like, Dad, I made this specially for you. I made it just for you. Just pancakes and stuff. He's like, oh, thanks, child. And then he eats it and then just falls over.
Oh my god.
My cholesterol is too high.
You can drink way more alcohol on an empty stomach without getting drunk. I've learned this personally.
Hunter, you know Hayden?
Yeah.
I was supposed to get him on here, but he said that he can't understand Discord.
Oh my god.
I finally outsmarted him.
Hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I'm just sitting here.
Even Ashton knows Discord.
Yeah, and I'm like a grandpa with my phone.
Yeah, Ashton
I'm very
just got.
blind.
The other day was his first story on Tuesday. Was his first story on Snapchat ever, and it was literally morning, just the word morning.
Yep.
And then another one was his backyard. There's a field after his backyard, and it's all flooded. I'm going to go swimming later.
No.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait until it fills up in my backyard so I can jump from my window.
Yeah, Alden is a weird town.
I mean, it's not one of the abnormal things I do.
Yeah, elaborate on some of your unusual things that you do.
I mean, I don't think it's unusual, but to me, this is the normal everyday shit. So,
What's
I don't
some
know.
unusual things that you've done?
I've called Lily a bitch
Okay, well that's
because I hoped to come over here and slit my throat for no reason. I was bored.
it's just girl drama.
Called her a cunt.
Yeah, then I went off on her for like 9 cuss words in one sentence.
Crap. Some of this shit I can't say.
No, it doesn't matter what you say.
No, it will get someone in trouble.
Oh no.
Tell us.
Spill.
You want to get in my business, Jaden?
Yes, I want to be in your business.
You want to have
shit,
some
never mind.
shares of my business?
Shares are a little low this month. Yeah, tell me. Tell me.
Opening a bank for people who want to hide their assets.
I want to
Like
hide
me.
my ass.
Because you know how, Jaden, I don't know if you have this, but poor people, if you have money, it's everyone's money. So, like, if I have over $100 in my possession, it will quickly decrease into $20 because
From your brother.
no, gold digging family, okay? Cousins, aunts, mom, dad, gold diggers, I
You
swear.
buying my merch? Link in podcast description. Had to get that out of the
Us
way.
poor people have this problem, so I'm gonna solve it.
Yeah, Ashton, I hope you're not wearing the same pants you were the day you paid for your woods project. But ever since you paid for your woods project, you've had an envelope in your pocket.
Oh no, it's not an envelope now. It's just a roll of cash.
It's just a roll of cash now. What happened
my
to
walking
keeping
money.
your bills crispy?
Oh.
You don't care
That's my
anymore?
walking money. No. Because you never know.
I hope you're not wearing
Shit
those same
happens.
pants.
No, I'm wearing shorts.
Really? You're
Yeah, I'm
you're
decked out for
showing
the
your
summer.
albino legs?
Well, they're not.
Imagine wearing pants.
What, you sitting there in your underwear?
Maybe.
I mean, it happens.
I
to
got
the
out of the
best of
shower
us.
like 5 minutes before Jaden called.
So did I.
I mean, half the time when I record a video, I don't have pants on.
Mm.
I'm just sitting there, dick drooping and all.
But yeah, usually I just wake up, go take a shower, run around my house like a lunatic, like I'm on crack, learning the house that I'm awake, and then I do my daily stuff.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Hey, Jaden, you remember when I used to stick my head in my fish tank to wake me up in the morning?
All right. So, what is your thing called? An axolotl?
Yeah, I give it a fat kiss every morning.
Yeah, the axolotl. It's like a pink mud puppy thing.
A mud
That-
puppy.
Yeah,
It's a
that
mud
he
puppy,
has in
it's
his
fully
room.
aquatic.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Like
I
Bernie
know what they are.
Sanders.
Yeah.
They're weird as hell, though. They have
It's
like
not really a petting animal, but pet it anyway.
Corona. I told you I had it.
It's like having a bird. You're not really supposed to pet it.
I have a bird.
Really?
Yeah, I have a parakeet in the house, and then I have 2 quail out in the shed,
Jeez.
and then chickens everywhere.
Birds are annoying as shit.
I mean, they
Every
can
time
be
I
when they
get-
go ew ew ew.
I always
Sorry.
shoot the pigeons when they come to my house.
Oh yeah, pigeons.
Exactly.
You have to shoot the pigeons.
No, I shoot any animal that comes in my house.
There's this white pigeon that somehow dodges every fucking shell that we shoot at it. It does not make any sense.
A white one?
Yeah, it's white.
I don't.
That's why.
It comes. It comes to my house a couple times.
It is annoying. He dodges everything.
Or you're just bad.
It's not just me that's shooting at it.
I've probably shot at it once or twice.
You guys live in the same area?
Yeah, like less than a mile away.
Actually, it's a little more than a mile away because
God.
the T is right down south of my house. And then you live on the road, which would be a mile from the T. So, I'm like 300 feet. A mile and 300 feet. How do you feel?
Well,
I could probably shoot you from my house if I had a clear line of sight.
Yeah, you
probably
can.
shoot both of you from my house.
I could
Actually,
assassinate Jaden.
I mean, Ashton, you live all the way in Alden. I don't know if you'd be able to see. You probably could see my. No, maybe not.
Yeah, I could.
Not from your side of town.
Spotter.
Because you live
Don't you live
past
halfway to
Hemmingson's
Freeborn?
Field. I live, like, in between Alden and Wells, kind of. I don't know really how to explain it.
You live
I could
closer to
walk
Wells
there.
than I do.
Well, yeah, because you're south of me. We should not be talking about where we live.
Yeah. Fair.
Dude, no one knows where Alden is, okay? If
It's
you
called
ask
Google.
anybody in upper Minnesota, they're like, Alden, you know the one near Manchester?
What?
Yeah, they're like,
No.
oh, like the one down west? What are you talking about? I'm like, fuck you. There's like 50 different Aldens.
Whenever we go up north for like trap or something, and someone asks where we go, we use Mankato as like a big town, and still people don't know where that is.
Really?
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
like don't know.
They'd probably. Like, Rochester and Mankato are kind of the same distance away, though. They're like both 40, 50 minutes.
Dude, I try to get some of my friends to come down, and they're just like driving around Minnesota, don't know where to fucking go.
Well,
'Cause
at
it's not on
least
the map.
You heard it right here, folks. Ashton lives in Alden, Minnesota.
Come at me, bro. Can I say my
No, don't say your address. I mean, we've already given
I'm
out
just
too
like-
much info.
Maybe that
Come get me,
Australian guy
bitch.
will find out your address.
Oh, hey, you know him?
Yeah, I listened to the other podcast.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I listened to the full thing.
I've been bothering him lately. I've been like, come on, man. Be on the podcast.
Yeah, I already ran out of people to have on here.
He doesn't like me because I drug.
Cause you what? You have poor
'Cause
Wi-Fi.
Nah, he wants me to buy drugs. And I'm like, no. If it's same day shipping, maybe.
Oh,
From Australia
Yeah, that's like,
to
So
here,
far
same
away.
day.
I'm
I think
sure
he only
that's
ships
possible.
I'm
Remember
sure he
the-
ships only
The
to,
3
like,
black
London
women
and
from
shit.
Hidden Figures, they could probably figure it out. Yeah, we watched that in science class for some reason, and then
Hidden fingers, yeah.
yeah, Hidden Fingers, that's what we called it. And our science teacher would get so pissed because Riker would be like, "Boz!"
Hey, I say it way more than he does, but Boz just kind of accepts it now.
Boz doesn't care about you.
Yeah. I was like, Boz! Give me the scoop! And he's like, yeah, we got homework due Monday. I'm like, my man. My man Boz.
Boz, my man.
Yeah.
Well, great, good, amazing, awesome podcast. Can I? Let's see if I can
Let's
add
go
people
around
in
the
here.
circle. Let's go around the circle.
Let's go around the triangle.
What drugs do
triangle,
you
okay.
guys do? Need to
None.
know. Boo, you guys are boring.
I don't know where to get them. Shut up.
Fire smoke.
Dude, if you're just like me, people come to you.
I
Speedy?
I breathe in campfire smoke.
Fat.
No, I just inhale Ashton's house smog.
My neighbors have moonshine.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna start teaching. Have you ever had apple pie?
no, I've never had. We definitely didn't have a pie auction at our church.
Yeah.
Apple pie, the
Hunter,
fucking moonshine.
Were you helping at that?
I didn't.
Oh, well, your dad was there. That's all I remember. And he'd bid, and then someone would always outbid him just to piss him off. I think he got like 1 or 2 pies, though.
He bought one, I'm pretty sure.
But apple pie is moonshine. It's apple flavored moonshine. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's made from apple shit, and then you drop a cinnamon stick in it.
Apple shit.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
See if I can
go.
go ahead.
Haha.
Shut up. USC school is dumb.
I'm from Conger.
I was gonna ring more people. Get on the podcast. All right, bye, Hunter. Well, Hunter's gone. Get
Yeah,
on
he's
the
gone forever.
podcast. Get on the podcast. Come on, dog.
So Welp? Who the
Welp
fuck is he?
is a girl from Iowa.
Fuck yeah.
God damn.
Damn.
Answer.
Answer or will kill you.
We will murder your ass.
We will kidnap you and put you in the
Hey! Look who it is, Ashton.
Hey.
Oh no, you have copyrighted music playing. Shit.
Yeah, fuck off with that.
I muted. I muted
Yeah.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Name?
Huh?
Just play some free domain shit.
Just
This
don't play.
is-
It's just a
I don't think
podcast. Oh my god. Okay, I muted Peyton again. I can kind of hear her echo from you, Ashton. I don't know if the
I'm sorry.
podcast can hear it, but I can.
She's hella loud though.
Y'all are gay, bye.
She's still okay. Bye. I'm gonna ring a few more people. This boring podcast.
Get
I'm
your
reading-
fucking ass in this podcast.
Get your ass in this podcast, or we will murder it.
Now, sonny boy.
Now, Sunny Non-Boy.
You youngins sitting in my lawn. Darn fuckers.
Is that a story from your childhood where your grandpa fucked your asshole? Answer the
that's my neighbor.
phone. All
That's
right,
my neighbor. I just did an impression.
I sent oh god, she's off again. Come on. I'm just gonna keep reading.
Get
her
your
just-
ass on here. Come on.
Just to piss her off. Anyways, say some interesting things about your life right now.
I don't know. From a young age, poor, unlike you, and being poor kind of gives you a certain lifestyle,
What lifestyle is that?
like
Elaborate.
wearing coats in the living room.
Because you can't
How
afford
half
heat,
your-
right?
Half your house doesn't have heating.
Yep, I was right.
I don't know.
This podcast is boring. Why did I think this was a good idea?
Get Speedy on. Get that fucker.
Speedy?
Yeah,
No, he's gonna try to sell us hardcore marijuana.
dude. I've had worse.
I'm not gonna have that on the podcast. Like, yeah, it's okay if someone who's responsible and somewhere where it's legal talks about it, but when they try to sell us it and it's illegal here anyway,
Dude, I had a guy try to sell me meth in church, okay?
church.
In church.
Why?
Christmas.
Okay, well,
Jake.
I'll stay on the topic of drugs because I've had people try to sell me drugs before too. So
Well, I mean,
there's
I
this
just get calls.
there's this man with the name of Ashton Thielen.
I don't sell drugs yet.
Yeah. No, but there's this kid that goes to our school. His name is Speedy. If you don't know who Speedy is, you're retarded. And
He's
also,
Jaden's drug dealer.
I don't do drugs. I don't do shit. But
Oh, yeah,
Speedy
sorry.
does.
He definitely doesn't.
Speedy does. Speedy does shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He's drunk half the time.
He's always high. Every single night, he's always high. He is always smoking some shit that's not good for your lungs, guys. Be responsible with your drugs. Don't do anything bad. This episode has been
Be
brought to you by
responsible.
The
Do
Real
your drugs in
Cause.
moderation. I've learned. Do half. and then give the rest away to charity.
Mm. So, we're about halfway through the podcast.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, I just get called up by random people like, hey, Ashton, I got my hands in possession of some illegal substance. Would you or would you not join us in a festive party in which we will or will not do those illicit substances? And I'll be like, hell yeah.
Do you ever show up though? Bes-
Mostly sometimes, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if that was a yeah or a no.
Hey, do you remember my neighbor?
You're
What's her name?
irresponsible.
Remember
You're
my
not-
neighbor? What's her name? She used to smoke pot all the time.
Aiden's mom.
No,
Oh, okay.
chick that was a grade above us.
A grade above us. Aaliyah?
Her sister
No.
got caught with
Oh,
pot.
what's her face? Oh God, I knew it.
She
Lene.
used to hang out with Evan.
Lene.
No,
I don't know.
anyway, her and her friends would smoke pot, and sometimes what's his name? Vinny would come over, and they do Molly and
Oh.
shit. Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
invited to some.
I have a story about the bus to where my buddy Chase, which I'm gonna get him on the podcast one day. I just don't know when that day will be. But me and him, when I still did troll TikTok videos and made
Yeah.
fun of TikTok and shit and made fun of people in there, called Screaming Yoshi, we snorted pop rocks on the bus, like a pack each in each nostril. I mean, and that was the stupidest thing. And me and we should have got this topic earlier because me and Hunter could tell you a good story that we did on a church retreat. We took macaroni and cheese powder and then mixed it with lemonade mix powder.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a pretty damn good resemblance of what Coke would feel like because holy shit, that shit burns really bad.
That's not good.
It might be good, but I don't think it is because I got a bloody nose after that too.
Yeah, that's definitely not good.
But oh well, we learned from our mistakes and literally running up, sliding on the table, snorting macaroni and cheese powder is not smart. I have another instance to where it was last year at the actual church in Wells, and
Cool.
we had pool noodles.
Oh
And
yeah, Jin, I need to do a disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Okay, go ahead.
I do not do drugs.
I
Wink.
mean,
And these happening stances may or may not have happened. That is the question. Okay?
but this.
I am a Catholic boy. I go to church sometimes. Okay, we're done.
The things I tell you did actually happen unless I say otherwise.
Mhm.
So we were at the church and we had them pool noodles, pool noodles.
Yeah.
And we had them up to our nose and mouth. We had one each, me
Yeah.
and RJ. You remember RJ? And
Yeah.
he had his up his nose and I had mine towards my mouth. And we both sucked up macaroni and cheese powder. My lungs will never be the same again from before that day. I'm pretty sure I'm just churning cheese on the side of my lungs. If you dissected my lung right now, you could probably get a bunch of blue cheese from there.
Dope.
Just the moisture in my lungs is just molding my cheese slowly, and I'm getting fucking bronchitis from it now. Like I said before, I have bronchitis. By the
Yeah.
way, that's a joke.
You should get Lucas on here.
Lucas? No, fuck that.
Yeah. Dude, why?
Oh, I don't know what Lucas would talk about on here. That'd be a experience, I guess.
Dude, Lucas is Lucas, man.
I mean, he likes to talk about how thick he is and how hot Levi is.
Yeah. I don't know, we could get someone. I don't know.
The irrelevancy of this podcast is just hilarious.
We should kidnap someone famous and bring him on the podcast.
Low Barnacle. We'll get Low Barnacle on the podcast if this next podcast gets 1 million plays.
Anybody watching this, go contact Lou Barnacle. Go, Mr. Mustard must be on podcast.
Are you
with
you
you,
must
and
be
then-
on Mustard Podcast?
Mm-hmm. Or we're gonna have to kidnap him. Sorry, it's just the law.
I'm not gonna kidnap Low Barnacle. Barn is my best friend. But
Oh, yeah.
anybody who's watching this, get this to 1 million views, and then Low Barnacle will see it.
Quotes. We're totally not gonna kidnap Little Barnacle. Wink.
Definitely not. 100% not.
Come on,
I don't want to kidnap Barn.
just a little bit.
No.
Do it.
No.
Fine, we'll kidnap someone less famous.
Mr. Bosma.
No, you can't do that to Bozzy.
Alright, we won't do it to Bozzy. Wait, we can kidnap Bozzy, the singer. Let's kidnap Bozzy.
Let's just kidnap some random person, put him on our podcast.
Let's kidnap Markiplier.
No, he's too fake.
No, we can kidnap him. I know where he lives.
Dude, he's like buff.
He's not buff. He's a twiggy boy. Fine, let's just kidnap Ethan then.
Yeah, Ethan's okay. But he's athletic and agile, so he might snake around like a lemur.
Oh yeah, Mr. X Gymnast.
Yeah, that faggot
Fucking looking ass. Piece of shit.
bitch. He's a bitch.
We can kidnap PewDiePie because he lives in the UK, doesn't he? Doesn't he live in Sweden?
I thought he lived in was it Japan for a while, and then the corona broke out, so he left.
No, he was on vacation in Japan at one point.
Mm.
And then, but he still uploaded, and then he took a break. I think he lives in Sweden now. Maybe not. I don't know. Either the Sweden or UK. We can kidnap
I don't know.
PewDiePie. We can track him down. He's famous enough to where his address has probably been leaked in multiple dark web websites.
We could I don't know. I'll figure it out, okay? I'll do some research.
Alright, it sounds great. But you
Yeah.
know what we can do?
What?
End this podcast.
We only have a couple more minutes.
Why?
Here, how long do we have? It's only been 42 minutes.
It doesn't matter how long we have. I was just saying that to be a smartass.
Oh.
If you want to end it, then it's fine. If you don't, then I don't care.
Mm.
I just don't have anything to talk about today.
I'm thinking about people that I could kidnap. I'm sorry.
Today was a pretty chill podcast day. Kind of confusing, but chill. I this morning I was figuring out how to live stream so I could live stream the new update of Minecraft.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking of getting one of my cousins on here.
That's something for next week. I mean, we have school next week, remember?
Online schooling.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That you're going to do your
we could
welding
have
class.
people from school. That's right.
On this good to school, we're going to have an online welding class. Good luck with that one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know how the fuck am I going to do, I mean, photo, wait. How am I going to
You suck.
do band without my instrument? I left my instrument at school.
I don't know. I think they're just gonna put it on the back burner, just like graduate you.
I mean, it's a grade. Do you think because of this virus epidemic? Hold on. You're boring me. Do you think just because of this coronavirus epidemic that lots of people are going to be held back?
No, because I mean the normal people who go get, sure they'll figure it out, but the rest of us are gonna get fuck all. So
Emmy would probably like die.
Avon's a A student, right?
Yeah. We really shouldn't be saying names.
I should play a Warzone with Avon.
I could play
Dude,
Warzone.
you've been ducking me for like the past week, man.
I can play Warzone.
Ooh, we could play Warzone with Luke. You know, Lily's brother.
Yeah. Lukey Pookie.
Yeah. He's fun to hang around, just not Lily.
Lukey is like he's like one of them guys to where you can be around him, but if he starts to talk, you just have to like pretend you're listening.
How dare you say that about the Luke, okay?
He's pretty thick though.
I was thinking about playing basketball with him because he lives across the street.
He lives across the street.
Yeah.
Dude.
He lives in Ashland's old house, or Aiden's old house.
Really?
Yeah. Their whole
Damn.
family's packed into that. 50 different kids.
You get him on here.
Dude, you go bother him first, and then
I'm not the one that lives right next to him.
I'm anti-social.
Yeah,
Sit in my.
get him on here. I'm
Okay,
gonna. Okay, you talk. Go ahead.
He lives across the street. I'm gonna kidnap him.
You have a kidnapping fetish.
No,
Sure.
it's just now that I have a car, it's kind of, a given.
Yep, I understand. So about that, oh shit, I forgot what I was going to talk about now. There's a thing that's going around the internet. I don't remember what it was though. Oh, the Twitch thought.
Mm.
The
Sims.
the simp girl. I kind of found that
Fucking hate
funny.
Sims.
I found the simp girl funny.
I get that she's funny, but simping, really?
No, the meme is funny.
Oh.
Bullying about it was funny. Bullying.
Yeah.
And then the other Twitch thought that it's like, really, you can't shell out $5 for me? You'll watch me for hours upon hours, but you won't support me? Like, she's ungrateful like that.
Yeah. Dude, we're all poor. Well, you aren't. You got racks on racks on racks.
I have 0 racks. I don't get paid for any of this. Because
Whoa.
it is sponsor-free Thursday.
Dude, just call up a dude. Make him sponsor us.
Thursday's
Like the drug dealer.
podcasts are sponsor-free. But Tuesday's podcasts always have an ad before them.
Buy Jane's merch.
Buy my
Fucking
merch
dope.
to support everything. I
It's
will
fucking dope merch.
sometime make new merch. Oh my god.
Buy the fucking merch.
I'm gonna have to put in a credit card to get paid, and my mom
Mm.
was like, I don't want to put my thing in for that, so I'm gonna have to get something working for that, so I can make more. Because
Yep.
I made 3 designs already, and it says to make more designs you have to put in the payment method
Mm.
to get paid.
Yeah.
And it won't let me do anything until I do that, so I have to figure something out for that. I might just buy a prepaid card or something. I don't know if that would work, but hopefully it would do that.
I mean, it's dope merch.
It's alright.
Dude, I'd wear that to a funeral.
Know what I'd wear to a funeral?
Cargo pants.
I don't know what I'd wear to a funeral, actually.
A wedding's a whole new outfit. It's my flamingo shirt and nice jeans.
Flamingo shirt.
Flamingo shirt, yeah.
For a wedding?
Well,
Uh,
weddings at my family aren't fancy, so they're just basically people gathered.
Do you know how to fix a very tight back?
What?
Like my back, whenever I sit or lay in one position for too long or even run for too long, it gets just extremely tight. It's bad. It never did that, but over the last few years it's been that way. And now I don't understand.
I think it's just because you're fat.
I'm fat. All right.
No, I have
180
the same
pound looking
shit.
ass.
Hey man, that's husky, man. I got fucking muscles.
Yep.
I look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, baby.
Yep. Just albinoized. Is that a real word? Albinoized?
I don't know. Hey, you ever think about getting a tattoo
No.
from like a
Actually,
random?
yeah. I've thinking of getting a tattoo before.
I mean, you don't really have to go to a shop and pay for it. You just go get a friend.
You get a rose bush, take the needle off of the rose, get like a canister of ink, and
No, I mean,
perfect.
you've ever gotten a prison tattoo before?
No, I can't say that I have.
They're not bad tattoos.
Like in school, we joke about getting a prison tattoo by drawing pens on the arms, like, right?
No, I mean like a guy
Yeah, I know
threads
what
a needle
I know what
through
you
your
mean.
fucking arm.
Yeah, like a sewing machine. No, I've never done that.
My cousin's helping me on that. He's like, dude, I got a guy. Because you know how my family is? Everyone has a guy.
Everyone has a guy for everything.
Yeah, it's my dad has a guy to get us in free for stuff. And like my
Moonshine
cousin's like,
distillery.
I have a guy. I have a guy that gets us cheap beer out in the boonies. Yeah, everyone has a guy. Anyway, my cousin's like, dude, I got a guy that could give you a tattoo, a decent tattoo, with some material. All you have to do is fucking pay him. And I'm like, dude, so like no restrictions and shit? And he's like, well, I mean, you have to be sober. I'm like, damn, foiled again. So yeah, I don't have a tattoo yet.
Sad day, of course,
Mhm.
sad day. Very
But
sad
as soon as that guy, as soon as I
Uh,
find that guy, it's gonna be on my ass.
So, we've seen reports of coronavirus in Albert Lee. How do you feel about that?
Those fags can all suck it, okay?
I mean, we're all probably going to get it here too.
Albert Lee fuckers, they can go suck a dick.
Do you guys have a quarantine plan in your house, or like if somebody gets it, do you have a designated room?
No, we have don't cough in my face.
Oh, my mom is a health enthusiast. She's a nurse, so she's like, okay, one of your guys' bedrooms is the designated coronavirus room. I'm like,
For a week?
Mom, I have a desk in my room with all my stuff on it. I am going to be in my room. She goes, let's see, when you get sick. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
My parents are not the cleanliest people.
like
They
if our
don't
parents get it,
sanitize.
they will probably die.
The only thing that's been affecting us is our food's been shitty because there's not much food for at the superstore and shit. And what's it? And the toilet paper. My mom's like, if you're gonna take a long ass shit, you better not use up my toilet paper. Go take a fucking shower.
The
I'm like,
most,
okay, ma.
a lot of the
Yeah.
people that have died from corona are actually 22 years old to 40 years old, in between that area. So it's not
I
like
don't really care.
it's just elderlies it's affecting. Most people that have died from it is
Yeah, but they have long-term fucking problem. Like
some of them
AIDS.
don't. Like 50% of them don't. 50% of them are just normal.
Yeah, but that's still a small percentage
50%
of
are
50%.
normal. Is the glass half full or half empty?
Dude, but these are fucking dumbass people, okay? They're weak.
Is the
Okay.
glass half full or half empty?
You can die from a flu if you're stupid enough, okay?
Is the glass half full or half empty?
Half full, baby.
Good. You're optimistic enough. You're like Teddy Roosevelt here, up in this bitch.
Dude, fuck the virus. I just had a dinner party like 2 days ago.
Good for you. It's great to see that you're socializing now. Finally, that
Hmm
at the time you're not supposed to be socializing, but then when
I'm
you're
going
not supposed
outside way more often than I usually do.
see that I've seen that. I saw a thing on Instagram about that. It was like people during coronavirus is people outside at the park having fun at the lake, and then
Yeah.
people when everything was normal, everyone's sitting on the couch on their phones and the TV and shit. I found that kind of
Yeah.
funny because, yeah,
I've been doing peaceful hikes and then going fishing. I haven't been catching anything because it's like fucking spring.
Ashton, I hope you don't go fishing in your backyard pond.
No, not my backyard.
Okay,
In a river, like 20 miles from my house.
all right. Because I was about to
It's a
say,
good river.
I can see why you're probably not catching anything. Smart one. Yeah, cool.
Because
But
I'm not weak.
I ran out of stuff to talk to today.
Dude, you guys are weak fuckers if you're gonna get the corona. Am I right? Old
don't
ass
know.
fucks.
I have it.
No,
No,
you
I actually don't know if I have it. I'm not gonna get tested. Yeah, no.
Dude, you'll be bedridden if you have it.
Not really. There's a 2-week incubation period, so I won't show symptoms until for like 2 weeks.
I mean, my sides hurt, but that's just from being hungry.
Because you're too poor to afford food.
Yeah. And thanks for bringing it up. Thanks
Speaking
for
of,
mentioning food. Now I'm hungry.
speaking of being poor, you
What?
won't be poor if you have a sponsor on a podcast. Hit me
Well, you
up
want
for
me to get a sponsor?
no, hit me up for sponsors and businesses I can collab with for the mustard.
Yeah, pay for
podcast.
Ashton's food. He is poor.
Pay for Ashton's food.
Please, I'm dying.
Also, by the time this goes up onto Spotify and the podcast channel on YouTube, Mustard Podcast, go subscribe. On my normal channel, Mr. Mustard, I will have a shout out video for Ashton's channel right up and running.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get so many subscribers.
Yeah, you will. You'll get like
Please
maybe
feed
3.
me. I'm poor.
You'll get like 3 subscribers. But those
I'm like a
subscribers,
pigeon.
if you start a
at the park.
Patreon, start a GoFundMe or a Patreon or something. That'd be kind of
Feed
funny.
me, poor.
Feed Ashton.
Yeah. You know how the school's handing out Chromebooks?
Yep.
I got one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 'cause I'm poor.
Is it one of them gray ones? Like the
Yeah.
light gray ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yuck. Hopefully you didn't
Dude.
get one of them defective ones that have the broken screen.
Dude, I'm poor, man. That's all I can afford.
I've ran out of things to talk about. Want to just end it?
Sure. I mean, it's been like an hour almost.
Yeah, it's alright. It don't have to be an hour.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening if you made it this far. I'm a boring
Yeah,
person.
go fuck yourself if you have the coronavirus. It cures you of all illness, I swear.
If you fuck yourself?
If you fuck yourself. In the ass. It's like
Yep.
an enema.
Oh.
Just cleans you out. Do it.
I will.